And Mitch got love from everybody. I mean, everybody.
MBR, nigga. Stand beat on the track. Banish. Spread up, get fucked. Be your own boss, fuck shit. Fuck shit, still in the middle. You a damn dummy. Banish, trap, tracks, months. Put your bread up, get fucked. Be your own boss, fuck shit. Fuck shit, you still in the middle, man. You a damn dummy. But I'm trying to get it to the point where we strike. Just let the bitch really kill me. Ran through 100 of the leaks in one day. I did it on my own, man. It's hustle like a play. If you look them in the eyes, you can tell if they fake. If you grind it down, I was pulling down the stage. I was looking cool. I was learning how to get. I was going I'm looking for the legs. You catch one of you bitches and I won't leave the stage. AR-15, great way to move brains. And skip out to this bread like I ain't miss a thing. I was making hand to hand when I played on the edge. I was blue on the block. All they knew was the beds. I was fucking crumbles and I was in a little day. Across these days, these niggas got me bent. Fools just mad, they ain't got shit to flip. All that lip rustling for you and your bitch. And let you on these guys for your very last bid. And I told you once, money gotta do up and quit, nigga. Trap it, trap to the mark. Put your bread up, get one. Be your own boss. Shit, it's the fuck shit. You still in the middle, man. You a damn dumb. Trap it, trap to the mark. Put your bread up, get fun. Be your own boss. Fuck shit, it's the fuck shit. You still in the middle, man. You a damn dumb. I'm about to pop prison. I'ma make y'all really. Brick by brick, be big, got them. I'ma show all of the cash in front of millage. This for my homies, every person they can hear it. What's the crown, man? Difference. God of destruction, Lord fears. I know that you're a rat, so you stay away from got on my top tier. Be safe, motherfucker, we here. About to make MBR rap atmosphere. Don't get twisted, we about to make it clear. I'm not artist in the city, and you niggas heard it here. This is a trap, baby. To the put your bread up, get fucked. Be your own boss, fuck shit. You still in the middle, man. You a damn dumb. Trap, baby. Put your bread up, get fucked. Be your own boss, fuck shit. It's the focus. If you still in the middle, man, you a damn dumb. I can't clear, we can go spot to spot. We can compare scales, throw your ass up the border like the nigga did the whales. Take money, tell your story, cause you know you can tell. So I clean up my eyes, so I won't see the trail. Jumping off planes, sleeping in lavish hotels. Start reading the room and it won't smell. I never run out. I got this push by the fair. You a slave, and they prize where we stop the shells. The greater the God, MCGUFFEY got the sales. I'm a kid in the diatribe. I'm taking the L. I'm moving my own pace. Put them nothing brothers on my own page. 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 Focus, still in the middle, man. You a damn dummy. Baby, trap, man. Crack to the front. Put your bread up, get fun. Be your own boss, fuck shit. Focus, if you still in the middle, man. You a damn dummy. I know what it is. MBR to that motherfucker. Let that shit run. Yeah.
Run that back one more time, y'all. I gotta run that back one more time.
Mitch was a real star.
Run that back one more time.
When the lights caught him, he always looked good.
Got my man Mitch in the house. Yeah, looking good, kid. I see you. All right, here we go.
And Mitch got love from everybody. I mean, everybody.
MBR, nigga. Stand beat on the track. Banish the trap, baby. Trap to the mark. Put your bread up, get fun. Be your own boss, fuck shit. It's the fuck put your bread shit, get funky. Be your own boss, fuck shit, it's focus. If you still paying the middleman, you a damn dummy. McGuffey trying to get it to the point where we straight. Just left the butcher and the kill in the way. 100 of the leaks in one day. I did it on my own, man. It's hustling for play. If you look them in the eyes, you can tell if they fake. If you grind every dime, you look up and have a raise. I was putting it down with hammer, and I ain't talking about on stage. I was cooking quarters when I was locked behind a cage. I was born to the streets, that's why I'm different from the lanes. Dispatch one of you bitches, and I won't leave a stain. AR-15, great way to move brains. Then let's get back to this bread like I ain't miss a thing. I was making hand-to-hands when I was way underage. I was glued on the block. All they knew was the bed. I was fucking grown hoes and I was in 11th grade. Boss these days, these niggas got me bent. Fools just mad, they ain't got shit to flip. All that lip wrestling for you when you bitch. And let you on besides for your very last bid. And I told you once, money got a grip, I wouldn't quit. Nigga, baby, get to the money. Put your bread up, get funky. Be your own boss, fuck shit, it's the focus. If you still paying the middleman, you a damn dummy. Baby, trap, man, get to the money. Put your bread up, get funky. Be your own boss, fuck shit, it's focus. If you still paying the middleman, you a damn dummy. I'm about to apply pressure and I'ma make y'all feel it. Brick by brick, y'all gon' watch me build it. Got family in the lake just as well as Rockford Village. Diamond show, all of the cases in front of millage. This for my homies that ain't present, they can hear it. Whether it's white or it's brown, man, it don't make a difference. Drugs is a god of destruction, Lord Beers. I know that you a rat, so you stay away from mirrors. So work in appliances, we call the trap seers. Bring your grill up like you just hit a deer. If you came from where I came from, you have no fear. Got all my niggas, don't sit up in top tier. Drinking do say, motherfucker, we here. About to make MBR rap atmosphere. Don't get it twisted, we about to make it clear. I'm the hardest in the city, and you niggas heard it here. Banners in the trap, man, get to the money. Put your bread up, get funky. Be your own boss, fuck shit, it's the focus. If you still paying the middleman, you a damn dummy. Banners in the trap, man, get to the money. Put your bread up, get funky. Be your own boss, fuck shit, it's the focus. If you still paying the middleman, you a damn dummy. Dudes talking about the trappers, I can't tell. We can go spot this. Even compare sales, blow your ass out the water like the Navy did the whales. Take money, tell your story, cause you know you gon' sell. So I clean up behind me so I wouldn't leave a trail. Jumping off planes, sleeping in lavish hotels. Type of shit, smoke that weed in the room and it won't smell. I never run out, I got this real shit by the barrel. You a slave to your labor minds, where we talking shells. And praying to God that McGuffey record fails. I'ma get it and die trying, fuck taking the L. I'm moving my own pace, fuck going to jail. Put them leather gloves on, find my way up out of hell. They say put it in the safe and in the stack like mail. Only thing we cutting over here is our hair and a nail. I'ma use the streets and watch a nigga prepare. Banners in the trap, get to the money. Put your bread up, get funky. Be your own boss, fuck shit, it's the fun. If you still paying the middleman, you a damn dummy. Banners in the trap, get to the money. Put your bread up, get funky. Be your own boss, fuck shit, it's the focus. If you still paying the middleman, you a damn dummy. Y'all know what it is. MBR till death, motherfucker. Let that shit ride out, Stan. Yeah.
Y'all can get that on all streaming platforms. What's good, ladies and gentlemen? Been the hottest podcast in the streets. That money talks. How's everybody evening going? Yeah, we just tapped in today. It's kind of crazy because I wasn't going to do one today. But I said, you know what? We got fans. You know what? We can deny our fans this, so we got to tap in. It's a must. It's a couple things I wanted to touch on tonight. One of them which is this youth out here, man. I can honestly say it's different. It's a different time. It's a different era. to me, it seemed like uh, a lot of things that's going on out here um, in these streets right now. Um, this youth ain't got no guidance. And what I mean by that is like they ain't listening. But at the same time, it's like some of them are. I can't say all of them are because I'm gonna tell you what, they're graduating at a lot higher than what we did. So I give them that. They're coming out of school a lot higher than what we did. But the influence right now, uh, this rap music, I can't say it's all their fault neither because we were influenced by the rap music too. So I can't say that. Um, One of the things is I can't even really say it's their fault because at the same time, the government they playing a big part in this too. They are. Um, the government is playing a real big part in what's going on out here. For one, they made it real susceptible and easier for them to carry weapons. The weapons are a lot stronger, and the weapons are, and they're getting them at a higher margin than what we did. Um, Part of the reason why is the NRA. That's what I really want to speak on. Part of them, part of the reason why is I can say is the NRA. Um, they got a big hand in all this because they made it real easy for them to get firearms. They made it a lot easier for what we did. A lot of these weapons it was hard for us to get. A lot of these high power rifles, these things these kids playing with, they made it real easier for them to get it than what we could. You know, back in the early 90s, they banned assault rifles. They banned 30 round clips. They banned all that. So we knew if we got caught with it, that um, it was a real big chance that we was going somewhere and we wasn't coming home for a long time. But now, the way they got it, ever since the towers hit, which was one of the reasons why the towers got hit, was to lift the ban on assault rifles because Clinton banned it, which I think was a smart thing to do, you know. But once we went to war, they banned it, and it's been up ever since. So now they got all these states with open carries and all this, so these kids is riding around with these guns. So you're giving guns to kids that don't even know how to deal with their emotions. So the minute they get upset, they grabbing them and they sending that shit at people, and it's killing you. That's why you're seeing a lot of kids from the age of 9, 7, in these houses getting shot up, kids getting killed. It's these weapons. You know what I mean? And you can't really put it on a youth because they don't make them. You understand what I'm saying? They don't make them. They ain't manufacturing them. And so how you gonna blame them? It's just like giving a kid a toy. If you buying that Toys R Us when we had Toys R Us, you can't blame us for playing with an action figure. It's the same thing. So they putting all these high power rifles and all these extended magazines in these kids' hands that can barely know how to function, know how to think, know how to deal with their emotions, and they giving it to them. And then you giving them that, and you giving them a cell phone at the same time, which is two dangerous poison. So you're giving them a cell phone, and you're giving them assault rifles. And then, so they're going live, and then they're committing crimes. And then you blame it on the city. Well, you can't. It's the government that's doing it. And this is what they wanted to do. Just like they took the fathers out of the homes and put the women in projects. And if she wasn't married to the father, he couldn't be in the house. It's the same thing. It's the same exact thing. So you're giving these kids cell phones with access to the internet, and then on top of that, you're giving them high power rifles that they use in the military. And so with that, what you think is gonna happen? And then you sending them to jail for the rest of their life, or to a grave. Um, it's crazy because you see all our kids with these goddamn guns. You don't really see the whites with these guns. And if they is, their fathers are teaching them how to use the goddamn guns. That's why you see any parents on there that's white. No disrespect to the whites, but they teaching their kids young how to use them. We're not. You know what I mean? We're not. And they all got them now. They all got them. Because they're easy. Easy to get, easy to access. Hell, if you're 18, you can go buy one and you ain't got to show no ID. All you got to do is show no ID and that's it. You ain't got no felony, you can walk up out the store with one that day. So, and then, so now you carrying that, somebody piss him off, he using it. And then you convict him for the rest of his life for something that you made and you gave to him. You know what I mean? So, and then you blame it on the parents. Like, it's a lose-lose. We were never meant to win against this government. You know, never. We were never meant to win. We always been a test subject from the beginning of times that brought us. And every time we make strides to get out of the poverty and make better for ourselves, they hit us with another curveball, and now it's our youth. So you got a whole era of kids listening to this music, which I can't even, like I said, I can't really blame it on the music because we had the same type of music. You know what I mean? But like I said, these kids, they don't know how to deal with their emotions. They wasn't their kids. They wasn't taught how to deal with it. They haven't went through anything to learn how to deal with emotions yet. So first thing they doing is running to go get that damn rifle. You know what I mean? And the rounds that they shooting at you, if it hits you, it's gonna knock a limb off for sure. And this is what we get. And it's worldwide. It's not just here, it's everywhere. It's everywhere. You know what I mean? And it's kids dying at a high rate. And shit, some of them ain't even 13 years old. And they're never coming back. You only get one. You only get one. And then, like I said, you know, you can't really blame it on the parents. You know what I mean? Because once your kids go out of the house, you don't really know what they're doing. You know what I mean? You don't. And then you're giving them a cell phone. Like, I've never seen so many kids go live committing crimes, documented. And I'm seeing it at a high rate. Every day, all day. All on down my social media line, you know? And they're promoting it. Hell, the record labels don't even want to sign you unless you got a fucking murder case. Or you caught a murder or some other such. Or you're violent. You know what I mean? So, it's hard for us to do better when when the government got their feet on our necks. You know what I'm saying? And it don't matter who's in the White House, it's not gonna change. They were killing when Trump was in office. They were killing when Obama was in office. It doesn't make a difference who's there, because at the end of the day, we're the minority. We're not the majority. You know? So, and I read about it all day, every day, man. You know, and they promote me. You know what I'm saying? It's wild, man. Out here now, it's wild. So I tell you, women, man, if you have children, watch what your children are doing, man. Watch what their friends are. Watch what they're watching on their phone, on the TV. Pay attention to what your kid is listening to. I'm not saying make them listen to gospel. I'm not saying that. But just know where you're at, where they're at. Try to find out where they're at. Try to keep them busy, you know. Install something different. Because once the system get a hold of them, their future is over. That's the reason why a lot of us had to start our own businesses. Be our own entrepreneurs, because when we had the chance, we ruined it. You know what I mean? And now, either we do that, or we go back to the streets, and we know what that's a lose-lose. It's been a lose-lose, you know? But I don't have all the answers, and I don't try to. You know what I mean? I just talk about what I've seen. You know what I mean? Not even what I've heard, what I've seen. And I've lost a lot out here to these lands. Years and years and years of loss and pain, to the point that I don't even go to funerals anymore at all. I don't like the smell of them. I don't like to be around it. I won't go. I won't go because I'm numb. I'm emotionally numb to it all, and I've been numb. So you gotta watch, man. It's wild. You know what I mean? And then it's easier to get these drugs now. They pressing these pills now. They got a lot of them laced. That's something we didn't have to deal with. And I'm glad. I'm really glad we didn't have to deal with that. We had to deal with enough. Not alone. The drugs are fake now. It's crazy, man. It really is. You know what I mean? So, yeah, man. Try to pay attention to what your kids are doing out here. Try to pay attention. Because if you don't, you might lose them. You might lose them. You know what I mean? They're caught up in this fashion. They getting their bodies done. It's just a lot of things we ain't have to deal with. You know what I mean? It's just, even the women are different now. You know, these girls are different. Um, hey, man, this is what the government wanted. You know what I mean? They wanted to suppress the man. When they seen the project situation fell through, so then they came with suppressing the man, taking his manhood away, pushing this rainbow thing on everybody, and it's wild. You can't. They don't even have genders in school anymore. Like that's crazy. Like, they don't even want your kid to identify as anything. You know, they're banning abortions. It's crazy. The only way in some states, the only way they do abortion is to save the mother life. So they're making you have children now. Making you. advise everybody, man, if you got some money, you got a passport, get the hell out this country. Get out. Because it's not going to change. They're taking away the money. It's becoming cyber. Everything wants to be on the card now. Some places don't even take cash. Shit. Yeah. And then that's acceptable because it's easier to be hacked. And then what if the system crashes and all your money is digital? You lose it. You lose it. So that's what I suggest. But right now they're fighting overseas. Hell, Iran just bombed Israel. So it looks like we might be going to war. And that's the only thing that ever boosts this economy is war. If anybody knows the history, the only thing that boosts the economy in the United States is war. No matter with who or with what. But now Russia's involved. They almost just as strong as us. So where do we go from here? So I advise you, if you got some money, you got a passport, get the hell out of this country. Go somewhere where it's peaceful and it's beautiful and the weather is better. Take you and your kids. This country is full of shit and it's going to shit. You know what I mean? When they giving immigrants $3 grand and I can't even get a grant for my business, it's crazy. That is the craziest thing I ever heard. Yeah, it's hard for me to. I can't even get a grant for my business, but to giving immigrants $3 grand a month to live in a country they're not even from. Yeah, but they want you to pick and decide who's the president. It doesn't matter, man. It really doesn't. You know what I mean? Because nothing's gonna change. We're still gonna be black at the end of the day. We're still gonna be a minority at the end of the day, and we're still gonna be oppressed at the end of the day. So, we got a couple things coming up this week too. A couple interesting visits here at the MBR studio. We're gonna release them this weekend. This week. MBR Apparel does open. The apparel store opens this week, so you can come by 1216 South Shelley, Unit 3, and pick up you some MBR apparel and some other apparel we're gonna have in here. And yeah, it's all we got open part. We got open policy to the podcast until we can't have it no more. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna get into this one little video. I wanted to touch on about something. I'm gonna let y'all check this out. See what y'all think. Um, Let me pull it up real quick. Uh, let y'all check this out.
This story right here, this is about when Nipsey beat up Big U.
Yeah, I know all these big U sympathizers. How did that dude so skinny, shaped like Bruce Lee, karate body beat up Big U? Simple fool. Big U ain't no man of the craft like he just out there. That man old man, but still, he learned that day. Yeah. This happened around the time that Nip got up out of them contracts with Sony. He went down there and realized that the signature was Ford, threatened to get lawyers disbarred. Got up out of that little tangle thing. And Big U was hot as fish grease. He was so mad, man, he doubled back and took all the equipment, confiscated everything, tried to fire, kill his ambition. Come on, y'all. But Nip was about 100 steps ahead of him. He already had recorded like 50 songs. Man, what a workhorse he was. So when Big U pulled that move, he had that in the back of his mind. I'll show him. He released a hit with a Compton red rag. They was like brothers. Dude rolled out the red carpet for him, man. And they gravitated towards one another. This was the day of the video shoot. He rode out there for it, all his jewels on and ready. The dude from Compton, he was doing his part while Nipsey paid the background. Like, let me in, coach. But he could see some grouping. Dudes on the phone. But his partner, he was still over there doing his part of the video shoots, preoccupied. He was none the wiser. But Nipsey had a marathon back channel, though, just for precaution. Pull up with him. It looked like drama out here. They came flying. But before they could get there, one of the red rag friends went over to Nip like, hey, we just got that guy. The backdoor king. Big U said strip you for everything, that you ain't cool. Knock it off. Instead of them dudes going against the grain on Nip, give him a billy. He was already on deck, though. But instead of allowing his team to crash out, Nipsey, he packed it up before his team could even get there. He was en route back to the hood, making a call back to him. Hey, y'all, turn around, meet me at the marathon store. Which they did. What's the commotion, Nip? What was the problem? Everybody was anxious to know. They was ready to trip. Nip told him, this dude over here playing reindeer games, trying to get me backdoor. By the time the Compton read his part, he turned around and noticed Nip was gone. He like, where you went, bro? He like, man, things was looking tricky. I had to get, bro, I need you to do your part. Do to make it right. Come over here to the hood. Pull up the Hoagie's grandma house. I'll shoot my part right there. Cost him about $1,500 extra. Yeah, correction, $1,500 extra to relocate to the hood. And they showed up and they started turning out, doing the video there. That's when Big U, hostile, jealous, envious. Like a girl in a pleated skirt came up over the cameras, all type of shit, stuff, trying to run people up off their plan. It was a standoff. Yeah, I gotta choose my words wisely for this, y'all know. Huge standoff between both fractions. But everybody got up out of there safely. Nip was supposed to go to his grandma's house with the marathon members. While Big U, he went over by Lamert where his studio was located. So everybody waiting for Nip to go to his grandma's house. Guess what Nip did? Part of a line. He went down there to that studio with Big U to confront him. Man, when he knocked on that door, man, them dudes thought that they seen a ghost. They was about to air that thing out. Nah, he was still diplomatic. OG, what's the problem? Like, you trying to get in the way of my emotion or something? What's up? I mean, you know, what is it? Big U. Man, that dude, he a red rag. He bring the red rags to the hood. And plus, I heard you made a diss record about me. What's up? Was it about me? Man, I love Nick. You gotta love this skinny guy, man. Built like Bruce Lee or somebody, skinny. Flyway. Hell yeah, it's about you, Big U. And Big U launched the water bottle at his face. What'd he do that for? In the words of Nip. Big homie, you gotta come on outside and see me. Big U went out there like he was about to mail in the victory. He just knew he had. What? They couldn't tell. Nip was looking pretty as Brad Pitt. Not a scar in sight. You know when who's the loser. Cause them dudes started coming around that corner. Man, he had FaZe lined up for Nip. Coming around that corner talking about, we about to shut down the marathon store. No, y'all ain't. Blackstone standing on business.
No, y'all ain't.
Nip standing on business. But what they did notice, it was a car sitting off to the cut. Like, what they sitting there for? Pay closer attention.
the homie Rose from their section, giving a little insight on the situation with Nip and his section. The reason why I played that video was to shed light on a couple things. Like, in this life, you're going to go through things with people. And it could be business or legitimate business. Sometimes if you outgrow people, they don't want you to outgrow them. And that's what it seemed like all this situation was Nip was outgrowing people. And they got a saying, where I come from and where he comes from. You ain't bigger than the program. No one man is bigger than the program. That's where that comes from. And I'm going to play one more video of him. And then I'm going to touch on the commentary again. It's the hottest podcast in the streets. YouTube, Apple Music, satellite radio. Tune in. It's good. Holla. Right here. Who still don't finish the step? Deep. That's real deep. And the ironic part about that is nobody wanted to talk about that John Legend video. Nobody wanted to talk about that. Nobody did. For years, that happened. I want to say, what? Maybe 3, 4, 5 years ago, 6 years ago. That happened because he been gone for almost 5 years. Shout out to Nip Hustle. Man, sad because nobody stood on business for him. He stood up for everybody. He always stood up for everybody. Nobody stood on business for him. It goes back to show you, man. All he wanted to do was be an independent boss, be his own man. That's it. And that's why I wanted to play that video. To touch on being your own man, your own independent boss. Sometimes you lose the all, even your life. Even your life. And then you gotta ask yourself, is it worth it? Is it worth it? Was it worth it for him? That's a question I can't answer. But he inspired a lot. He inspired me. He inspired a lot. He inspired me too. You know. It just go to show you, man, even when you got good intentions, some people don't. You know what I mean? Some people ain't got good intentions for you. You can love them to death. They still ain't got good intentions for you. No matter what you do, you can't change perception. You know? What they feel about you. So you gotta do you at all times. And nothing's wrong with doing you, man. You know? Nothing wrong with it. I think you should be dealt with the situation another way with home. There was just too many conflicts with you. God just put fisticuffs and just like ended and it wasn't. It had to be dealt with on another level. He just didn't have it. He didn't want that. He didn't have time. And it cost him. It cost him big. But he forever live on. Memories forever live on. And then you got the homeboys coming out now, they're talking. The man shit. Man, that's deep. You know, it's not always good to walk away. Sometimes you gotta deal with things head on. You know what I mean? And it was conflict with him from the beginning. And it cost him. But you shall reap what you sow. And one thing about Jehovah, he does get his man at the end. He always does. He always does. That's why I want to play that video to all entrepreneurs. Everybody starting their own business out there. You know, you just gotta watch. Sometimes some people don't want you to outgrow them. They don't want you to make bigger moves than them. And they would do devious things to stop your growth at all costs. You know what I mean? And that's basically what the more of this is. All costs. So, we're going to take a little 5-minute break. We'll come back. I got a couple more things I want to play. As far as these videos go, and I'm going to let y'all go for it.
Yeah. MBR, nigga. Told these niggas, man. I'm coming at these niggas full throttle. Talk to them, money. Yeah, they ain't believe. They can't fuck with me. Oh, man. This that mob shit that you ride to. When you slide through the city, look behind you. Yeah, real trap nigga, they lie to you. And I'm living proof with the grind do. Yeah, this that mob shit that you ride to. When you slide through the city, look behind you. Yeah, real trap nigga, they lie to you. And I'm living proof with the grind do. I'm about to apply pressure on you bitch niggas. And we ain't worried about none of you snitch niggas. When I be you in the streets, I don't fuck with you. Cause I be damn, I catch a case, then I'm stuck with you. And over here we standing up, we don't duck, nigga. And the time limit up on you fuck niggas. And we keep a couple put up on the tuck, nigga. And keep your mouth closed if you cuff, nigga. Yeah. That mouth shit that you ride to. When you slide through the city, look behind you. Yeah, real trap nigga, they lie to you. And I'm living proof with the grind do. Yeah, it's that mob shit that you ride to. When you slide through the city, look behind you. Yeah, real trap nigga, they lie to you. And I'm living proof with the grind do. Hold on, let me get this motherfucking paper straight. The plug don't talk English, it's somebody to translate. The package on the way with a 3-day wait. The estimated tag is 300K. I touch real bread, you lames just in the way. The moral to the story, I'm having my fucking way. Sold out shows all over the fucking state. I'm a real street nigga that stood on every day. If you Papa Rex when you was trying to bake. Beans outside, they ain't trying to wait. Keep your head down, try to avoid the case. Cause they killing all us brothers at a high-ass rate. Yeah, it's that mob shit that you ride to. When you slide through the city, look behind you. Yeah, real trap nigga, they ain't lie to you. And I'm living proof with the grind to. Yeah, it's that mob shit that you ride to. When you slide through the city, look behind you. Yeah, real trap nigga, they ain't lie to you. And I'm living proof with the grind do. It's for all my niggas, man. Ones ain't here. That's what I'm doing this shit for. I got an industry motherfucker on my shit now, nigga. It's that mob shit that you ride to. When you slide through the city, look behind you. Yeah, real track nigga, they ain't lie to you. And I'm living proof with the grind. Yeah, it's that mob shit that you ride to. When you slide through the city, look behind you. Yeah, real track nigga, they ain't lie to you. And I'm living proof with the grind, dude. It's that mob shit that you ride to. When you slide through the city, look behind you. Yeah, real track nigga, they ain't lie to you. And I'm living proof with the grind, dude. Yeah, it's that mob shit that you ride to. When you slide through the city, look behind you. Yeah, real track nigga, they ain't lie to you. And I'm living proof with the grind, dude.
Thanks for calling.
Grind do. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. We peaking at almost 12. You know what I mean? Almost 12. I'm trying to get this video from the NRA. Seeing that coming up. Let me see if I can get it. Give me 1 second. Yes, sir. Got it now. Got it now. I'm sorry, y'all. Hold on. Let me see. I'm sorry. Give me 1 second. Give me 1 second.
DHA, Dove body washes with active serums. Get Dove or get FOMO.
Hey guys, I'm Autumn. I'm 10. And I have a YouTube channel where I shoot guns for a living. Okay, so this is a gun that we wanted to show you.
Ready? When we started the channel, she had just turned 7. Look at her smile.
I don't know any other family like ours.
Radio check.
There we go. I don't do anything that has anything to do with politics. I don't know what else to say about that. There's nothing political here at all.
I'm actually really good at these. I'd say, yeah, I'd think of myself as an influencer. I'm a breakout creator. as you can see from my trophy.
The point of this channel is to show people that guns aren't scary and people of any age can enjoy them too.
I mean, maybe not any age. I'd say 2 and older. Well, I don't really want to do anything when I'm grown up. I want to do what I'm doing now. Okay, that's fun.
All right, so we're gonna get going here.
Okay.
Gonna do the MP522, right?
Yeah.
And then I thought we would just try out. Did we ever try these out in it? The auto match?
I feel like we did.
All right, we'll see how these work, and then the velocitors.
Okay. Over the past month, I think we've posted like 8 videos.
Last summer, we were doing a video every single day.
Depends on what video it is. Sometimes it'll take like 45 minutes to an hour. Sometimes it'll take 10 minutes if we're just doing short. It depends on what it is.
So remember, we're gonna mention there's lots of other brands that make similar guns, but this one's actually the HK version.
Yeah.
This one's got last shot hold open, unlike the 9.
Okay.
And
I
then
like the ambi.
Give me this angle here, where you're pointing over my right shoulder there.
Yeah.
That's a cool angle there.
Cool. All right. Okay, so this is the gun that we wanted to show you. This is an actual HK MP522, and you can see here that they had to have the 16-inch barrel with the fake suppressor on it because of the ATF and their rules and whatever. But yes, I have shot it multiple times before, and it is a lot of fun. All right, ready?
Ready. January of 2020 is when we started the channel. She was 7.
I pretty much just turned 7.
This is the SIG M400 tread.
We're over 200,000 subscribers now.
And we have over like 300 videos.
Yeah, we probably have nearly 300 videos at this point.
I did used to do like a lot more complex gun reviews.
And this is a type of P320, but it has this compact slide.
But most of them are just having fun blasting something. I think my channel's a lot of fun. And it's a lot of fun to make.
That was a lot of fun. Woo, that's fun.
This gun is so much fun.
Literally, it's 24/7. If they're not shooting guns, they're watching guns or they're looking in magazines or on websites.
What really stands out is her proficiency with guns. The way she can load, unload, manipulate, clear jams, hit what she's aiming at, all that sort of thing.
There's a say, it's technique, not physique. A 22 with like a weak technique is okay, but like if you step it up to a 44 mag, that technique has to grow with it. If you keep that weak technique with a 44 mag, you're gonna get hurt. But plus, I got them muscles.
So I guess the general concept is just showing the world guns can be a really fun thing, and people of any age can enjoy them too. So that's what it's all about.
2-year-olds. Me. I started shooting when I was 2.
All right, give me that outro.
We had a lot of fun trying out this. We had a lot of fun shooting this HK MP522.
Yeah.
We had a lot of fun shooting this HK MP522, shooting the Nacho Steel, and the 12 gauge. I mean, I always have fun with 12 gauge. I hope you guys had a lot of fun watching this video, just like we had a lot of fun making it. So thanks for watching, and we'll see you next time.
Nice.
You stink. I love you, but you stink.
We're full-time RVers. This is our house right here. We've previously, for the last 10 years or so, 8 years, just been traveling all over the country, hitting different construction jobs. And this piece of property here came available, and we had enough cash to just buy it outright, so we did. So this is first time we're like really, settling down.
Okay.
Sorry, body, for knowing about actives, but giving 100% of that space. But fear no more, body. Get active serums with hyaluronic acid that quench.
And this is my room. It is quite spacious until it gets cluttered. These are my squishmallows here. You can come in if you want. So these are all BB guns up here. Yeah. And then right down here, dramatic transition from the highest spot in my room to the lowest. These are all Pokemon cards. I do homeschool, actually, yeah. Do you like it? I do, yeah.
Autumn's homeschooled. She uses a program called Time for Learning, but mostly we focus on life skills.
I'm making this for my friend Lola, you know, the girl that I told you doesn't collect Pokemon and is in Texas.
I love the schooling. I get 100% interaction with her and get to teach her in a way that she understands everything. It's always really cool.
So this is my microfossil collection. This is my best tooth I have. And I can do this for one of my subjects, for just like science part. I do like school, yeah, most of the time. We get into a park day group or like a homeschool group, and then we go to the homeschool group and play with friends that we meet, pretty much, yeah. It's a pretty simple way to make friends, but I really like going to those park days.
There's just so many. All right, when were you cutest?
What?
Here you are. You and Daddy are at the range.
What kind of that?
Look, Daddy's wearing jeans.
Oh, wow, that's surprising.
My first memories have been being into guns. I just couldn't get enough of guns. My whole life, that's how I've been.
She would push her buggy, her baby buggy, around the range.
So the first time that I shot a gun, I would always go to the range with my dad. And I kept paying more attention to him. And one day I asked if I could shoot.
So I just held a rifle, a .22 rifle, for her with both hands down low, and she just reached over it and yanked the trigger while I held it down range, you know?
Yeah.
And she had a blast. And then so we started putting out little clays or something that breaks when she shoots it, you know?
It's just a lot of fun. Like to hear the steel, that little plank sound. That's a lot of fun to hear, like the bang of the gun and everything. And seeing things react. Pineapples, 2 liters, soda cans. I like doing bowling with bowling pins. Safety is pretty big to me because guns are pretty dangerous.
Before we ever got her a toy gun, we made sure that she had respect and discipline for real guns. And once we saw that she was responsible enough, then we got her a toy gun. She needed to know that guns are not a toy.
I trust her completely. My finger's always off the trigger as soon as she's done aiming. It's never pointed in a wrong direction. She's better than most adults. Her technique is so rock solid. Her muscle memory, she just locks right into position the way she does. That's what she's made to be doing. She's just amazing.
Me and my dad noticed my talent of shooting, and we thought that it would be great to start a YouTube channel. So we made our first video. Now, I do forget what that first video was because we've gone through a few channels because of YouTube, and it went great. So we started making more.
I just posted a video yesterday. It's got 4,000 views right now. It's kind of lower than usual. Okay, I can go to audience here. Viewer age, viewer gender. 87% of the viewers are male. So it looks like 35 to 44 years is most people, but that's basically a quarter. You got to figure a lot of her fans are children, and they're just on their parents' phone or whatever. You know, we get comments all the time. You can tell it's a child writing it on their parents' phone. So this video has 5,580 comments on it. They're always really nice. We get so few bad comments, and I don't pay any attention to them. So
when there was that one, the one video of her dual wielding, that video went absolutely
really
insane. A lot of people then stole it and put it on things like Twitter and all these other.
With no context, you know.
Right.
When you saw it in the original video from us, you had a whole video buffering just that one little scene, you know. And when you see that just as a standalone item, it might be a little intense.
So there was a lot of negativity and comments from that.
Children shouldn't shoot guns, or, you know, just something really general and low intelligence like that. Nothing to back it up or anything like that. It's usually something like that.
Like sometimes I'll get on my phone and read the comments sometimes, but I just don't really like to. Yeah. Now, some people do say that I'm too young to shoot guns, but to be honest, I don't really care because shooting guns is fun for any age. Like, that's what I would say. I mean, maybe not any age. Maybe not 1, but like I'd say 2 and older would be fine if you have like the proper technique and everything.
I think one of the things that makes some people, uncomfortable seeing kids with guns maybe in general is that so much coverage when you see kids with guns is about class shootings or school shootings.
Sure, that's the intent of the government and mainstream media, is to demonize guns as much as possible, and talking about that only further perpetuates that. So we can just stop talking about that right now. This is our holster making area. We just built this shop. We just bought this laser. Like, we're just getting going. We sold a few of them, but it's a brand new product, but
Really? Now do you see the difference between our culture and theirs? Now do you see our difference between our culture and theirs? That little girl was shooting. She had no teeth in her mouth. Her front teeth was gone. So now you see. That was the NRA's plan. Our kids, by the time they're 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, by the time they're 18, they're not even going to be probably allowed to carry them. That he's doing anything wrong with his daughter. I can't tell him, you can't tell him, and nobody in this government can tell that man he's doing anything wrong. If you try to take that man's guns from him and his daughter and his wife, and you watch what happens. Believe me, they got an arsenal, and they all can shoot. Every one of them. So that's the difference between our culture and their culture. I'm just hoping people pay attention to this video, watch what I was do, understand what I was saying, understand what I was talking about, and enjoy it. And we're out. It's MBR till death. Holla.